What's good with y'all boys, man? I know you seen the title, you see the thumbnail, you already know what I'm finna get into. This is the quick field tutorial. I've had too many people asking me, you know, what is the moves I'm doing? What am I doing to destroy my defenders? I'm finna put y'all on right now today. Cause look, a lot of people, you know, they can be dribble gods, they can do the long combos, but can you score? Can you score against comp or good players? You trying to score like this? You trying to win like this? I'm finna put y'all on, man. Look, we're gonna just get straight into this. I'm gonna give y'all the SIGs that I'm running with right now. These are my SIGs. I wouldn't say any of these are too dependent. I would say the things that you do need for sure is the spin jumper and the go-to shot. I think the rest of it should be okay, but those two for sure to do all the moves that I'm gonna show off. A good crossover, obviously, so, you know, De'Aaron and Alonzo. I personally prefer De'Aaron if I'm, you know, going for kills and whatnot, but I also use Bradley Beal motion style. I think that makes you the fastest. But other than that, yeah, that's what I'm running with right here. So I would just copy these up and we can get straight to it. All right, this is gonna start out kind of easy and then slowly progress per se. I mean, some of the moves might get switched around as I'm doing it, but I'm just gonna get into it. We'll see how it pans out. I'm gonna try to talk about everything that I want to talk about. You know, STEEZO already made this video, but I feel like there was a few things he ain't covered. So I'm gonna hopefully have no overlap with what he showed, and there, you know, some new moves since then. But look, first move I'm trying to get into, very easy, but I feel like I don't ever see people do it, and they'll have the SIGs on for it. It's the Kyrie into a Curry. You know, all you're gonna do is flick top right with R2, get your escape, and then bottom left to get the Curry slide. Obviously this is a simple move, but you know, I don't see people do it. It's a free crab damn near every time. You know, a lot of these locks this year, you know, they play 3 highs, so if they're playing you 3 high, you know, you hit a couple Kyries, you're just gonna slip right behind them, like every single time. And then even then, if that doesn't work and they're just playing your hip, they'll follow you and then they're stuck to your side and you still get free shut off, because we all know the contest system is terrible this year. So that's something that I think everybody should start doing. And then you don't even necessarily need Curry behind the back. I do think this is the best with Curry, but this also works just as good with Kawhi. It's also good with Jordan Poole. I mean, you do run the risk of getting bumped, but you know, this is, I think, a good little quick kill to add to your back. All right, the next move I also want to show y'all. STEEZO did show this right here. It's the D-book Snatch into the breakdown into a hop jumper, which is a very good move. Obviously, you know, you can slide back out of it, but one thing that you can do is, a lot of people have kind of started to learn how to play the push peek. So if they are learning how to play that, and you've done it to them a few times, a good variation you can add to it is just doing that combo, and it gives you that extra space you need to get it off on somebody. Like, I mean, I damn near almost only do this exclusively just because I think so many people can play the push peek now. So all you're gonna do is go into your D-book Snatch, R2 down, and then as soon as you R2 down, R2 up, and then once you go R2 down, R2 up, pop jumper, and then you just push peek. Very simple, very easy, you know, gets a lot of kills. You know, that's gonna lead us into a lot of the other shit I'm gonna show you. But yeah, I think this even works really good if you combo it up with a couple Kyries and then go into it, just because it kind of gives them off you. I feel like with a lot of the quick kill moves is setting things up with the Kyrie, because it makes them chase your player a little bit, and I'll get into that more with some of the other moves. But yeah, good move right here. All right, part of the things that I've been saying, how this is gonna, you know, lead into more with the push peek. This next thing involves your combo moves. I think if you have Jason Tatum or Tim Hardaway, this works. Personally, I'm using Tim Hardaway. What you're gonna do is, out of your push peek, you're gonna flick up twice to get your Tim Hardaway, and then out of that, flick up twice, nutmeg back to the 3. This is pretty basic, but there's still a lot of people who don't do it. And it's good if you're playing a defender who is actually looking to stop your 2, because if they're playing 3 high, you know, this might not work as much, but if they're looking to stop your 2, very easy. It's like almost a free 3 every time. This works, you know, either way. I don't know, I can't get it, my push peek right, but all right, this is one of the next moves that I'd say I got a few questions about on how I do this, like more how I get my shot off so quick, and that is my sideways cross into my shots. Really all I do is, if you push peek, you know, you hold towards the hoop and then you spin your stick, you know, to get that peek ante. That works with a lot of different mechanics in this game. Like, I can show that with some other stuff, but look, if I get my sideways cross and I just hold my sticks the same way I would hold for a peek towards the hoop while I'm holding the trigger, it's gonna give you an instant shot. And that's gonna lead into some other things I'm gonna show you, so try to get that mechanic down. I think this is the fastest possible way to get a shot off of a crossover. Like, you can almost even get this, if you do the D-book like that, you can actually still peek off that. Like, I've peeked off that before. Like, it just works. R2, hold your right stick toward the hoop, whatever side you're going, and just peek. Same way you do a push peek. That destroys people. Like, especially, like I said, if you set them up with the Kyrie, go boom, boom. Shit. You get what I'm trying to say here. Let me show you. There we go. That's gonna get them every time. Like, who's gonna expect that? But that's a good one right there. Alright, this is what I consider maybe the most advanced part of the video, but I think it's the most important, because this is what me and all the other, you know, elite dribblers were doing when we score. This is, you know, the move where I just feel like I had the most people being like, yo, what is that move right there? Because, you know, a lot of people haven't even seen this. This can be kind of annoying for me to get set up, so let me try not to fuck it up. But so you're gonna do your CJ McCollum go-to shot. If I could even get it like that, that's the animation you're looking for. But as soon as you activate it, let me get this. God damn, it's always like this in the mic word. You're gonna do a crossover. So you're holding R2, top left. You're gonna hold R2, then the right stick top left, and as soon as you see the animation activate, you're gonna flick top right without your trigger to get your crossover. Now this is also works really, really good with Lonzo, but this is why I showed that move just before this one with the spin peek, because it's pretty much the same idea where you're peeking out of it. So you're gonna go CJ go to, boom, peek. I mean, this can't be guarded. This is really like the best move. Like, this is the new push peek. Like this, until they learn how to guard this, I mean, I don't know if they ever will, just because the number of people doing this is just, it's only gonna be us. It's just dribblers. But yeah, this move, kill. Get this in your bag. Let me explain it again. R2, while you're holding R2, hold your left stick top left to get the CJ go-to, and then as soon as you see the go-to start, let go of your trigger, flick top right to get the cross. This is kind of a part where combining it all together makes it as good as possible. You know, one thing you can do out of the slides is that little slide back, and how that can work, what's so good about it is it can set you up for your CJ super well. So if I go like this, boom, that just destroys them. So if you go hop jumper, let go of your trigger, flick your right stick down to get the slide back, and then you go straight into your CJ peek. What's so good about it is they're trying to follow your player when you're going this way, and then as soon as they try to catch up, you're cutting back the other way instantly. Like, you can't stop that. So let me show a couple ways of doing that. It's out of the slide, or, you know, what's really good, out of your push peek. They're not going to be able to stop that right there. These last couple moves I want to show are kind of basic, but I think I see a lot of people either not do them or they don't do them correctly. And that's just really the like kill moves out of the slide. And some moves you can do is out of your slide is go into the hop back. And I feel like I don't see a lot of people do it properly to get a good kill like that. You know, you might slide, then run forward and do that, but getting it, practicing so you have it down like a snap, that's what's gonna make you kill the good locks, because this move will work against a bad lock, but to kill good locks, you actually have to kind of have some of these moves mastered. So it's getting your timing right. Like shit, sometimes I'll even be fucking it up, but it's getting your timing right so where it's like you're doing it as soon as it would let you. Like that. So let your animation play out to the point where you start running forward just a little bit. As soon as your player like starts putting his head down to run forward, that's when you're gonna be able to, you know, left stick down, flick the right stick to the right. I mean, it's the same way, even like, you run forward and then you can cancel it really well. It's like getting that down so it looks just super glitchy and quick. And some other thing that you can do with that is sometimes you just need a quick 2. Like, as much 3 hunting is in the game, you might just need the quick 2. So out of your slide, getting it so you can get a good crossover, because yeah, you can slide, kind of run and then cross, but that can still get stopped, or even the defender that's in the corner, they might catch that and they can still play hope, and they might be able to hedge or bait you out. So if you can go like getting into it, man, let me fucking it up. Getting into it and then crossing instantly, it's the same thing. It's kind of like how we had the peaks in 20, how we knew how to run and then go into like a Curry slide or an AI step back. It's seeing the window that you need and then doing your move like that. That's what's gonna give you, you know, everything that you need. And then I think probably the final move that I think having in your bag is out of your Kyrie slide is going into the in and out back to the 3. This can be good, especially, you know, this is another one of those moves, kind of like the Tim Hardaway thing, where if they're chasing for your 2, this is a really good kill. But yeah, another move that I want to show y'all that is actually a little bit behind the back dependent. The only behind the backs that I think work for this is the Curry behind the back and Kawhi Leonard that just came out, and it's, I think some people told me this is called the whip, like this. And this is a really good one because most people, you know, they're not going to expect you to be able to run back so efficiently like that. And this can actually, even though it looks easy, it can be kind of tricky to get the timing for it right. All you're doing is your Curry or your Kawhi behind the back, and then holding your left stick bottom left or right, the direction you're running, and just waiting for your player to run back like that. And then once they do that, flick down, slide back, shot. Pretty, you know, it is still pretty simple, but it's a good kill move if you've been comboing up for a while. You know, I've actually noticed if I go like the air into the paint, into the behind the bag, that does get a lot of people like that. Boom. Alright, ending this shit off, I just want to say thank y'all boys. We're about to hit 1K, and I don't really even do this YouTube shit for real. I'm trying to be more consistent with it. Appreciate all the support y'all have been showing on all the other platforms that I'm on and whatnot. I'd really like to try to diversify away from the tutorials, just because I think I have a lot more to offer other than that. But you know, we'll see when time comes where that goes. But I've been playing a lot of 5s, so I've been playing that MYPARK recently. But still, I appreciate y'all, and like I say every time with these tutorials, if you need help with any of these moves, you can hit me up on Twitter, TikTok, in the comments. It don't really matter. But I'm also going to put my Discord in the description. You can come there. There's a bunch of people in there, and we're always talking about moves, so, you know, you can always slide over there. But other than that, peace.